So if you've got an education-based business or you're thinking of starting one, you need to realize that there are some critical differences of an education-based marketing strategy versus marketing traditional products. So firstly, what do I mean by education? We're talking about courses, workshops, webinars, retreats, corporate training, online courses, online memberships. And in this video, we'll go through the top ways that I recommend that you should market your education. And in case we haven't met, my name's Cham Tang, and I'm the co-founder of a company called Authentic Education, which is an education-based company, and we sell webinars, workshops, live trainings, all the way since 2009. Before that, I used to work for Anthony Robbins through all of his seminars that he sold in Australia, and two other events companies, Universal Events and Global One, and they only sold education. And I tell you that not to impress you, but just to let you know this is what it's based on. I've also helped over 350 difference maker businesses in the last 9 years through Authentic Education as well. So here are the ways I recommend. The first one is speaking and live presentations. When I first started Authentic Education, I remember I went to my business partner and I said, hey, how are we going to actually attract clients? And unbeknownst to me, the way you attract clients into a speaking event is by having a speaking event. Nothing is more powerful than the word of mouth that occurs when you say on July 26 or whatever date, we're holding an event. Speaking and live presentations is not only great for education, but for products as well. So if you think about Steve Jobs and Apple, they've got virtually an unlimited marketing budget. But every single time you saw an iPod released, an iPhone, a MacBook released, how was it done? It was done through a live presentation with Steve Jobs on stage. That's not because they didn't know how to do Facebook ads or anything like that. That's because that's hands down the best marketing strategy because it builds so much trust like no other. So where possible, you could do keynote presentations, webinars, actual evening presentations, a one-day workshop. The beauty of that is once you do that, no one can actually copy you. No one can copy Anthony Robbins, even though I've seen so many people try, because he's doing a live presentation and he is the product. That's the great thing about education. Unlike other things where you need to trademark and patent, you don't have to trademark your face, so to speak. And in doing so, you can charge a more premium price. The second way I do it, hands down from scratch to build a massive amount of traffic and therefore a massive amounts of bums on seats or registrations for your webinar, is through Facebook ads. So never in the history of the world has there been a better time where you know the likes and dislikes of 4 out of 5 adults in Australia right now, or 4 out of 5 of pretty much any first world country is using Facebook. So I'd highly recommend that. Just a small tip. And by the way, with all these strategies, I could go on for at least 30 minutes on each of them, but I'm going to just give you some small keywords you can go and research for yourself. So when it comes to targeted audiences in Facebook, that's half the battle. It's not about the ad you create. It's half about that and half about who's seeing the ad. So you need to get good at targeted audiences. I'm talking about lookalike audiences, custom audiences, and so forth. The number 3 marketing strategy I'd recommend for education is copywriting. It's not a strategy per se, but I've seen far too many people get this wrong. They've got a great course. Let's say the great course is about how to find your life partner, but that's what they call it. You know, they might call it how to find your life partner or Lovers Lane are us or whatever it is. They don't quite have that marketing angle. They don't have that copywriting expertise to articulate very clearly the value that they provide for people, whether that's in an ad, whether that's in a website, whether that's in a video script. They just can't seem to make this intangible thing known as education something tangible that people can see and therefore get excited about. They don't know how to, in short, sell the invisible. And you need that skill called copywriting. It's using words that actually lead to sales, lead to people being interested. Now, the next thing I would recommend is email and SMS marketing, because your list is your gold mine. Where possible, you need to be collecting people's details via email or via mobile so that you can contact them later. Why? Because 97% of people who will visit your landing page, whether you've got education, whether you've got a course coming up or not, they won't come back. 97% won't come back. So if you don't grab their details, you're missing a huge trick there. So when it comes to emails, once again, I could go on for half an hour, but the most important thing you want to spend 80% of your time on the subject line, not writing the email, on the actual subject line, because if people don't open your email, they won't see all that great stuff you've written. Just like on a newspaper article, it's 80% about the headline and then the rest of the 20% about the actual article. Number 5, I would do social media. Social media, I'm talking about free social media. Facebook events, Facebook groups, Facebook lives, Facebook posts, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter. It's a way to build trust with your intended audience. See, social media has this thing known as third-party trust like no other. You could say, my friend Jennifer Whalen, she recommended Cham Tang's marketing event as an example. That's third-party trust that you can't get just by doing a blog post or a YouTube video or something like that. It's other people directly recommending your education to go and purchase, to go and try. And when it comes to education, I would always recommend the first date, and I use those words wisely, the first date in the relationship you have with your client should be free. Like, I would never ask a girl out and then ask her to pay for the first date. So similarly, we recommend you do a free webinar, free download, free event as your first date. And then during that webinar, during that download, you go and progress to the next step. So if you really like this webinar, if you really like this download, then buy my services. Now, I could talk so much on all these different topics, and that's why I'm going to at the upcoming one-day free event I created, and it's called Marketing Your Message. So if you want to know more specifically about the steps we talked about how to actually put bums on seats to fill rooms of webinars and live events, if you want to learn about Facebook ads, copywriting, email and SMS, social media, in order to get a 500% return on every marketing dollar you spend, then I recommend you go and check it out, authenticeducation.com.au/MYM, stands for Marketing Your Message. You can watch a cool trailer there. You can also book a free ticket. We're going to be doing live demos on stage. I'll go through how to get to the top of Google, how to get results with just $5 a day. You'll be able to ask me questions, the whole lot. So make sure you grab your free ticket at authenticeducation.com.au/MYM. Until we meet again, just remember, you don't have to get it right. You just have to get it started. Thanks for watching.